Hello, dear friends. Welcome to my channel In Depth Analysis with Nitish. So I'm late. Sorry for that, but I'm going to discuss about today's day one between India versus England. And India have made the comeback surely because at Stumps, I'm going to tell you the scoreboard and analysis of day one between India versus England. And once again, India collapsed under 200, and it is not a very good sign of a very good team. So if you say India versus England have the advantage right now, but you never know because at the Oval we thought that the pitch might behave different from the other England pitches, but it resulted in the reverse manner because the pitch I have watched few overs in the last season of the last season. I really I was really surprised with the pitch they have provided in this test match. So it was not a typical oval wicket where batsmen have a struggle, and once again Chris Wokes making comeback into the team has grabbed most wickets of today's India batting, and Overton and Robinson are the one, and also James Anderson also contributed with a one wicket. So India all out for 191, and the top scorer, can you believe it? Sardul Thakur. Mohammad Sami and Isan Sharma is not playing. Sardul Thakur is playing and Umesh Yadav. And these two changes are really making impact into this game. Let me tell you, because it's still too early to say, but India are making a strong comeback with they have already taken England's three wickets, and at Stumps England are 138 run still trail by with 7 wickets left, and the most important thing is Joe Root is out, and well bowled by great bowling by Umesh Yadav. Umesh Yadav coming after a very long break. I think he was in the setup, he was in the squad, but he is playing after a very long gap. So he has come back well, fresh and up, and tomorrow is going to be the crucial first session of the test match, because if tomorrow if India manage to get early 3 or 4 wickets, maybe two, maybe three, then it's going to be the really exciting one, because 191 in this wicket is almost 250, 300. Let me tell you, everybody think that what he is telling is he joking or what, but you never know. Based with the cameo given to the Indians by Sadul Thakur, 56 runs, very crucial runs in 37. He was playing like a T20 game with his smacking sixes and fours all around the oval ground, and the second highest score is 50. But apart from these two batsmen, Sardul Thakur is a all-rounder. I can say now, because whenever he got chance, he has scored those 30, 40, and even 50, 60 runs. So Sadhu Thakur has contributed with a bat, though he's a little lower order batsman, and Virat Kohli among the batsmen once again played not, I should say, a captain's now, but he missed another opportunity to get a huge 100. So he got out for 50 runs, and apart from these two, I think the batters need to work on their technique, need to work on their game plan execution. So apart from this, there's nothing to say that India have been bundled out for 191 in a. This is the consecutive failure we are seeing again and again, the consecutive failure from the Indian batsmen, especially Cheteshwar Pujara, even KL Rahul. After that 100, he hasn't got enough scores on the board, and he hasn't contributed to the Indian being an opener he should be. So KL Rahul should also be blamed for playing not a good shot today. Also Rohit Sharma, then you have got Cheteshwar Pujara, Ajinkya Rahane, Rishabh Pant. All the batters are continuously failing, and this is not looking good for India. If this test match goes against India. I don't know how many changes they will make in the last test match, because this test is a crucial for India. Ashwin once again misses out. I don't know why Ashwin has missed out. And the most strange thing I have found today, Ravindra Jadeja sent up the order. He hasn't contributed once again with the bat, getting out for almost 9 or 10 runs. I don't remember exactly, but these things pointing out to the, I think lots of changes needs to be done. If somehow, I'm still optimistic about India making a strong comeback, and let's hope for the second innings they will get. But 191 all out, and thanks to the Sadul Thakur innings and Umesh Yadav and Jasprit Bumrah bowling those beautiful overs, and getting Root out today was a very big wicket, let me tell you, because Root is a one batsman who should have who can who could have taken the game away from India this test also, but 53 for 3, India have come back strongly into this game. Tomorrow I think the first session will decide where this game is heading. I think more
Hello,
than Sri
hello.
Lanka. Hi,
Yeah,
hi,
we'll
hi,
talk about
Pawan.
India
How are
versus
you?
England. We'll talk about India versus England since you
Yeah,
continue.
yeah. Because this
Yeah, getting Joe
that
Root
is,
out because since you're Indian
yeah.
fan, we'll talk about India versus England and then talk about Sri Lanka versus
See
South
there.
Africa.
See, we my observation about. Let me tell you 1 second.
Mm,
My
mm,
observation about Sri Lankan team by beating India. They have recently beaten India.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, I understand.
I
No, no,
said no.
I understand your
This
value. I understand your comment. That's why I said now whoever wins the second ODI, it will depend on the toss. Now whoever bats first has to score 300 plus, as we see now. If Sri Lanka can once again score that 300, 290 above 290 plus, they'll win the match. Now we
no,
can
you
see
are
now in
not.
the
You okay? We will discuss this point after 10-20 minutes. So
no, no,
India,
no. It's
what
fine
about
if you want. If you okay, I was talking about Sri Lanka versus South Africa. I thought
no, no. What about once again failure of the batsman, Indian batsman? Apart from thanks to the innings of Sardul
yeah,
Thakur,
Shardul Thakur. Yeah, Shardul
my
Thakur 57 or something. I was on
I think
the watch along with
yeah, yeah.
Aryan also today. Yeah, yeah, very
That
bad, very disappointing in India. I can't
but
understand.
Pawan,
Kohli
I
always gets a half century. He gets out. Why can't he be calm? At least come on, Kohli. At least play defensive. Doesn't matter. Whatever strike ball this thing. Why is Virat Kohli always getting dismissed after scoring a half century? I'm very sad. Being a neutral fan, I mean, I also I like to see Kohli scoring a century, But when Kohli is batting well at one end, why does he always get dismissed? That's what I can't understand. He's a class
Pawan,
batsman, right?
I didn't watch the first two sessions because I was at my work. I watched the last session of today's play. What I
Okay.
observed that this is not a typical oval wicket. Let me tell you that this is not a typical oval wicket. The wicket they
No,
have
but
provided
Umesh
is
Yadav's
almost a
delivery,
sim. Hmm.
yeah,
Continue.
Umesh Yadav's delivery to get Joe Root out was world class for me. I think that was a good challenge,
Oh,
new challenge for Joe
see,
Root.
see, first
This
time
was a
I
good.
was happy today that moment.
Hmm,
I was
true,
very
true.
happy when Joe Root got out by a wonderful. See, still Umesh Yadav is still young. He is still fresh.
Hmm.
I think
I want
he
to ask a
has
question
missed.
also. Why didn't they again pick Ashwin? I can't understand what is Ashwin doing in this squad. If he's not picked, then do leave him
I
out of
think
the
the
squad.
same thing. I think I'm comparing the Ashwin not playing the game. I think the same thing happening to Ashwin. What has happened to Alex Sales in England?
Oh, could be. Yeah, yeah, that's interesting.
Could be.
Hmm.
See, I'm not sure. Just I'm
No, but then
assuming
Ashwin can't be
from
picked up
here.
in the squad. No, if you're comparing that to Alex Hales, no, Hales has completely been ignored, no, by English Cricket Board. Now, at least Ashwin is
See,
picked in the squad.
but for Alex Sales also there was also behind Owen Morgan, the captain. because
Is
the
it because of his
captain
YouTube
all in.
channel? Is it because of his YouTube channel? What he's doing on interviews and all with these English
Maybe
cricketers and
you.
all?
I don't know. See, we don't know all these things. I think we don't. Okay, if India wins without Ashwin, also this is also good thing. It's not
But
that
Jadeja,
Ashwin.
he shouldn't have been given a chance. Jadeja was just recovering from injury. I told just rest him for the fourth test and bring him back in the
Hmm.
Manchester. Why did they go and then they promoted Jadeja to number five? Is that does that make sense by Kohli? This shows Virat's captaincy right now. This
Yeah, yeah.
itself shows
If India wins, if India loses this game, no, the way it's heading, I
we have to
think
blame
if
Virat
India
Kohli.
lose,
We have to blame Virat
no,
Kohli straight
you
away.
have to blame the team selection for not choosing Ravichandran Ashwin, your top
So
class
Virat Kohli is
bowler,
part of that.
spin.
Virat Kohli and
Hmm.
Ravi Shastri.
Yeah.
Now, good for India
So,
fans that Ravi Shastri is going to resign after the 2020 World Cup. So at least some positive
no,
news.
see, Ravi Shastri has also done well in his tenure. Don't forget that. See, some changes needs to be done after this series. If this test match goes other way, then I think some changes will appear in the Indian test side after this series, because and the batters will have to leave out their places. I think well, it has to
I
Pujara,
yeah,
Rahane.
yeah, sorry to interrupt. I said Sadhu Thakur has to be in that playing order. Now I didn't know with the back heel somehow get a 50. I
No,
can't believe what
no.
happened today with Sadhu
When
Thakur today.
when I read no playing 11 of Indian team, I was surprised that they have not picked first of all Ashwin, and I was further surprised when they have picked when they have left out both Sami and Ishan Sharma.
They had niggles.
We
They
thought,
had niggles,
oh,
Nitish. They had
that
niggles.
was
That's why.
yo,
That's why. That's why. There
that
was
was
news. I can share.
I
I can
didn't
share on
know.
Crick Bus. I can prove.
Okay.
I can show if you
Okay,
want.
and now that's gone now. This is old story now. Now coming back to the current situation of the test match, I'm still
Mm,
optimistic. Being Indian fan, being die-hard core Indian fan, I'm still
mm.
optimistic. After 53 for 3, they
Nitish,
the
I can
score.
share the screen. It will be
Okay,
important. I
okay,
don't know
yeah.
whoever views the whatever video afterwards. Yeah,
Now you
yeah.
did after Sri Lanka won the game. You did with
Hmm?
some other channel. You came
No,
to
I
the
didn't
other
do
channel.
yet. I didn't do yet with
Uh,
anyone. I just came here now.
okay, we'll
But
discuss
tomorrow I'm
about
doing.
my.
Tomorrow at 2:30 you can come if you want. I'm doing
No,
post match
no,
analysis.
I'm not free. Pavan, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm not free.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Here you can see here two changes. Ishant and Shami has
Hmm.
niggles. Umesh and Shardul are back. That's what Virat Kohli has said today. You see right there, no?
See,
With Virat
see,
Kohli.
but did we got this news yesterday or just before the play? Tell me first.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, are you getting me?
Okay, Nitish has frozen. Yeah, so Virat Kohli has said Ishant. Are you okay? Are you back?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's 12 o'clock. That's why most probably. Yeah. Okay. Ishant and Sharma has niggles. Umesh and Shardul are back.
Hmm.
And they said that India also would have bowled first. I think that's a good choice that England did. I think bowling first was the right thing. We all got deceived that batting first is going to be good in the oval. I discussed in my channel also with Rohan and all.
No,
Everyone told
no,
to
no.
bat first, bat first.
Pawan, I want to tell you one thing. This pitch is not like the same oval pitch, traditional oval pitch. I think this pitch is different. This pitch is same as the other England pitches like at Edgbaston Oval, Edgbaston Lords. These are like you have seen the pitch, no? You have
Yeah, yeah,
observed the
yeah.
pitch, the way the
Mm,
pitch
mm,
was behaving. See, Chris Wokes
mm.
coming back into the team, getting those 4 wickets. Overton doing the business for England team.
I think England have
Umesh
chosen the
Yadav.
perfect team. England have chosen the perfect team. I don't think we can complain about
I
England's
th-
team right
no
now.
no. I think the Sardul Thakur innings can be the match-winning
The change. Yeah.
innings for India in this Test match. Let me tell
Yeah,
you,
getting
those
Joe Root
30,
out,
yeah,
getting
yeah.
Joe
and
Root out
those,
before the day's
see,
play is very crucial.
and getting those 30, 40 extra runs after 150, that has certainly boosted the Indian team. Okay, we have got close to 200. 200 means something to bowl at, let me tell you.
Hmm.
200, it's a vast difference between 78 and 200. 200 means,
Hmm.
and they are already 53 for 3, means it's a matter of now only 2 or 3 wickets for India. If India
I want to ask
somehow
you a question,
managed,
Nitish.
yeah, yeah,
Why are the Indian lower order batsmen scoring runs instead of the top order batsmen now? That's why I'm very clueless. For second test, Shami and Bumrah now. Shami scored a half
yeah.
century. That was crucial. Now in this test, we have seen
Mm,
Thakur
mm.
scoring a half century. Now why can't the top order batsmen give an example like that? Now Jadeja and Rahane and all, they're not doing anything. No.
Oh, Pawan, I want to tell you one thing, and my viewers also. Listen, I always said before this tour that this tour can win by India only if they play little bit aggressive cricket. Means going for the runs. You can't win in England only surviving the balls. You can't win. See what Sadhu Thakur has done. He has scored
Hmm.
37 balls, 56 runs, and that runs has given the leverage to the Indian team and boost to the Indian team. Okay,
Hmm.
we suppose if all the batters have batted for 70, 80 balls and have got at least with a strike rate of 60 runs, they should have got. I think that this score could have been 250, 260. That was very competitive.
Hmm. True, true, true. Yeah, you're right.
England
I mean,
condition, you can expect a good game after getting
but Joe
first
Root
inning
doesn't play
total of two.
aggressive game, no. Joe Root doesn't play
No, no,
aggressive game. He plays a
no.
defensive game and
Mm,
somehow gets the century. He's very
no, no.
careful, no.
In the first innings, when India got out for 78, Joe Root was the only one who came to the pitch and just play aggressive shots, and he got that 60, 70 runs on almost in ODI's fashion.
Hmm.
Do
Yeah,
you
you're right.
remember that in the last
Hmm.
test?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
see, even Rory, see, when you have only 78 runs, then you can defend. You can defend the ball. You can just play blocking cricket. But if you are back in the game in the series, India technically are back in the series. Let me tell you.
Hmm. Correct. I think you're right. I think your approach is right. I think only you have to be aggressive. I think to score the runs, if you get
Little
this
bit. I am not
wickets
talking
out.
about you should be aggressive like Sardul Thakur,
Yeah, yeah,
but you
yeah. You don't
should.
have to be
But
so aggressive. I understand.
hmm,
I know that. I
yeah.
know that. Yeah.
But little
Being
bit of
too defensive
play
is not
with
good.
a strike rate. See, play with a strike rate of at least 55, 60.
Because
Then
I think
you will
England
be.
pitches, I don't know, these curators are putting the same pitch, I think, for all these foregrounds. I'm seeing a similar sort of
Hmm.
pattern with what's happening in this test series.
Pawan, what we expected yesterday that Asian team will get a lot of profit from oval wicket and has gotten in the past. But what I have seen today's game, the pitch is totally different, not like oval wicket.
So it's boring no, for everyone. If somebody can't score, they're struggling to bat except for a
No,
Thakur or
no,
whatever.
this is also good. This is also good for Test cricket because it tests the skill of a batsman. If you are a world class batsman, all the six top heavy Indian sides we call top heavy Indian side batting from Pant. See, Pant has done nothing in this series.
No point.
Jadeja
Nothing, nothing.
absolutely clueless. Jadeja looked absolutely
I think more
clueless
than
in this
Jadeja,
series.
Pant has
Hmm.
been terrible. Worst,
Kohli,
worst
Kohli,
series ever.
see, though he has got 250s, but still Kohli
No,
has
can't
hasn't
compare.
performed
Only Rohit,
to
Rahul,
his up to his
only
potential.
I have seen
No,
improvements
Rahul,
from
I'll
Rohit
blame
Sharma.
See, why are you judging the player on the basis of just only one century? Rahul is also not performing well after that century. This is not a
He scored.
consistency.
He
I
scored a
think this
50. No, he scored another 50. No, in the second this
when
thing.
he
I can't remember. He
come
scored. He
on
scored a.
in the last test he got out for just
Yeah, not the last test. Not the last test, but before the second test, I think at Lords he was
now.
contributing. See,
See,
first
this
test he
is
scored
clear now.
84. First test he scored 84. Second test he scored 129. The century. Third test only he didn't do well. Third test 0 and 8.
Hmm,
You are right on the last test match.
hmm.
Yeah, so we were talking about England versus India. Yeah, okay, you
Hmm.
came back. Okay.
Even Rohit Sharma. What about Rohit Sharma? When the team
I
needed
think I
to,
expected more. I expected more from Rohit Sharma. This is very disappointing in this
I think this
innings so
might
far.
be this might be Pujara's and Rahane's last Test series of their career. I don't know. I'm
Oh,
presuming.
that's too much to say. You can I don't think that you can say like that because in when you tell
No,
about Indian
this is
conditions,
also
both of these
yeah,
players are
yeah.
good. No, both of these players are good. No, Pujara and Rahane when it comes to Indian. Now these you said itself that the Indian batsmen struggle in England and New Zealand. So how can you blame now? How can you drop Rahane and Pujara in Indian conditions
This
when the
lot.
average is
See,
over 50?
is especially this lot is struggling, not that lot. Dhoni under
Who's
Dhoni's
that lot?
leadership, Lakshman Dravid, those were the players who because
Don't
this
talk
lot
about
is
that.
playing.
Tira is
See,
that Tira
this
was
lot is playing for 10 years. This lot is playing for almost 10 to 12 years in the test setup.
mm,
So that's why
they should make
this lot is
changes.
only struggling. Yeah,
I think they
and
should give a
who?
chance to Mayank. They should give a chance to Mayank, Surya Kumar Yadav. I think those players should come
No,
now. Hanuma Vihari,
no,
they should
no.
give a
It
chance.
all depends. See. We are very much very early in saying these type of things because 53 for 3 this test is evenly poised, remember that. 53 for
Yeah,
3 and
but
still
you don't
England
know
and
about tomorrow. The session one will be important tomorrow.
and you can
Who
expect
knows what
fireworks
happens with
from
the wicket? Who know what happen? You don't know what happens with the wicket. No, last test match also we said the same thing. First day, second day it was different.
but last test England were no loss for 120, remember that also.
Ye- Yeah, but they got all out no eventually.
But all out for 500. What's see this
Yeah,
test will be
but
different.
India. Sorry, not about first innings. I'm sorry about India second innings. I think they were 219 for two, and they were all out for 278.
See, this is the worry sign in England. Whenever you come to bat on a new day, on a fresh day, you have to expect a fireworks from the bowlers, and the pitch will assist to the bowlers, especially the fast bowlers. You can expect Ishan Sharma. No, sorry, Umesh Yadav and Jasprit Bumrah. No, sorry, Jasprit Bumrah and Umesh Yadav. And why can't Sardul Thakur? Sardul Thakur can also bowl well tomorrow's morning. So tomorrow will be the critical. I'm saying that England will all out under 200. My
I think it's
prediction.
50-50. I think it's 50-50 right now. Very close match.
Close
I
match.
think it's
I'm
very close.
just no because at the moment Joe Root is out now. It just tilted towards
Yes, but
India's favor.
David Malan is there. No, you can't underestimate. Right after his 75 last innings, last test match,
Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss in detail because there
it's
is no
50-50.
match
It's
apart from
50-50.
New Zealand and yeah. Tomorrow we'll discuss in detail about day two analysis. Okay, now
Now
switching
we'll talk
over to
about Sri
your
Lanka versus
side.
South Africa now.
Okay, okay, he is a happy
Yeah, both our
person to
predictions
look
are
at.
right. No, nothing to argue today. Nothing to argue today. Both our
See,
predictions
uh,
are right.
yeah. Now,
Finally,
today was the only chance for South Africa to grab this game
can you
because
share the
in
screen,
five,
Nitish?
yeah, today was the only chance of South Africa. The way they were playing, they were looking very comfortable till 45th over.
But
But
brilliant 100
that
from Avishka. outstanding performance. I watched his betting, brilliant,
And
brilliant from Ishra.
I said
I'm
no,
very happy.
Markram will be the key player for South Africa, but South Africa,
But
all the
I think
players
South
have
Africa will come
contributed.
back. I think South Africa will come back in the second match because they lost by a close margin. Don't forget, Sri Lanka did win easily in the last 4 overs, but don't count out South
No,
Africa.
no, I'm not counting out. Remember, Pawan. Sri Lanka have won this game with their, I think, with their strategy, with their. I think echo
But we
is
didn't
coming.
expect to be a close match. No, now everyone was saying 50 runs. Sri Lanka will win by 50
No,
runs.
no,
Sri Lanka will
no,
win by
no,
60 runs. Now, when you see they have only won by 14 runs at the end with Kagiso Rabada's batting. I mean, at last he was
no.
playing those scores or whatever.
Let me tell you. No, you all observe the game differently. See, till 45th over, South Africa were the favorites to win the
Mm.
game. Till
True, true.
45th over
Correct,
of
correct. I
batting.
agree, I agree. I
But
agree.
that over, but
Two
that
overs
over
from
from
Hasaranga and Samira. Those 2 overs from
that
Hasaranga and Samira changed the game. Yeah, I agree.
I saw
Definitely, I
each and
agree.
every last 15 overs. I saw each and every delivery. I thought South Africa will take the game. I thought
I think
initially,
that
but
wicket,
after
Van der Dusen's wicket, I think Akila got Van der Dusen out and Bavuma getting injured. Those two were the key points for Sri Lanka. Mainly, I think to get Van der Dusen out, I think that was the change in momentum for
no have
Sri Lanka.
no Pawan, have you observed after 2011 the
What
Premadasa
to,
pitch
what
behavior
to,
has changed under lights? 2011, after 2011, the reconstruction took place at the stadium. After that, I think the
no,
pitch
recently only
behavior under
the
lights.
reconstruction happened in this recently. In R.
No,
Premadasa last year only they reconstructed.
I'm talking about the behavior of the pitch under lights changing, because
Mm.
it seems that batting looks a bit easy under lights at this Premadasa pitch.
But the thing is that Sri Lanka has found it difficult, no, to chase targets.
Because of the now, do you believe that Sri Lanka batting have has got those enough strength now to chase at least
Batting
220s
first,
with
batting
the
first, yes. Chasing, no. I don't think under lights, no. I'm not convinced.
but
300, if
but uh,
South Africa score 300, no. No chance. 250, yes. I think most probably 50-50 Sri Lanka can do.
Sri
It
Lanka can,
depends.
for
It
me,
depends,
Sri
bro.
Lanka can chase the total till 270. Above that, they can't chase
So they
because
were
see,
lucky to at least they scored 300. Now, if they scored around 270 or 275, South Africa would have won this match. When you're saying the
no,
psychological pressure only made those
the
South
last
Africa to
over.
lose today.
No, see, overall, if you see this game, Sri Lanka have played a much better cricket than South Africa,
Yeah, I accept.
because
Yeah, that's correct.
because Sri Lanka, though they were not getting any wickets in the middle phase of the South African batting, they never look, they have belief. Sanka's I termed, see, what I have found in Sanka's captaincy, that he never looked frustrated. Okay, we are going to lose this game. He always tries new different strategies. Okay, we are in the game. See, what I have seen in Sanka, that we have got enough runs on the board. He has all the resources with their spinners, with his spinners. He has tried. See, first 5 or 6 over, he has bowled out Hasaranga in, I think, in the first 20-25 overs, and
Hmm.
Hasaranga
Yeah.
left with 4 overs. And what his mind works, okay, this game is going close
But
to the
one over
wire.
he leaked 13 runs. One over he leaked 13 runs. I think I was very worried that time when Hasaranga
No,
was gone for 13 runs for that
see,
eighth
but
over.
you must have heard about the Afrikaans commentators.
Hmm.
Commentators knew that this game is not easy for South Africa to win. Though they are getting close to the total, they knew already. Because do you heard about Pomian Bangwa? The way he was reacting, he was very slow
Hmm.
in his language. He
Yeah,
knew,
yeah.
see, the condition was such that you can't get in these conditions 10 or 12 runs per over.
True, 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 true,
target
true.
I'm talking about. So overall, what I see that Sri Lanka have achieved a lot from this game, and South Africa has thrown this
But
game
Maharaja's
because
bowling today. What about Maharaja's bowling today? I think I was very surprised. It was really actually good from Maharaj today. Impressive. His economy only 3 runs per over. 2 for 30. 10 overs.
I was surprised with Maharaj also and Samsi also. Both has given a surprise. Samsi has
Hmm.
bowled not so well, and Maharaj has bowled very well.
Akila Dhananjay back amongst the wickets, but Praveen Jayavikram actually, I think you have to credit Praveen Jayavikram for getting for
See,
controlling
I'm
the economy and
see.
Dhananjay De Silva. Dhananjay De Silva
I'm
also.
screaming. I am screaming at you that Praveen Jayavikrama is a very street smart bowler.
Hmm.
Akila is not so good after he has changed his accent. He has lost that zip and rip.
Hmm.
Though he has
True.
got those 2 wickets, but the amount of runs he leaks, he always bowls those leg spin. Why? Being off spinner, you should bowl your regular deliveries. See
Yeah,
Hasaranga, though he
Like
has.
Dora was saying not to pick Jayavikram or whatever in the squad. They are mad or
I
something,
don't
I
know
think.
why he think about. See, Jai Vikrama is a future spinner star for Sri Lanka cricket.
They are talking about new spinners and all in their shows, but they are not sticking with the three
Hmm.
main spinners. Not giving trust in Dhananjaya, Akila Dhananjay, Praveen, and Hasaranga. They should stick with the three. You see, now the result. Sri Lanka is winning.
Pawan, if the same pitch will be used in other 2 games also, no. I think it will be
I
very
think so.
difficult for
I
South
think so.
Africa
I think so.
to cope up with these spinners. It will be
No, but
very difficult.
this will be good for South Africa now. This match is very close. Now I think in the next two ODIs, South
Come on,
Africa can come back.
South Africa. This match was not close. It was in the bag of South Africa. This game. Why can't you understand? South
I
Africa have
understand. So that
themselves to.
wicket of Van the Deuce, and I said no. There's 2 points. They lost the
No,
game.
even
Getting
Wonder
Van the
Doosan
Deuce
was out.
out.
No,
Huh?
they have their batting to get those total 30-40 runs.
They can't score. Man, that Henrik Larsson was just struggling off there, and then who? There was a Kyle Varane. I don't know why they chose Kyle Varane today. I can't understand as well. That wrong choice they
See,
went. They had to
South
pick
Africa
recent
is
history.
also top heavy side. In this series, what I am looking, South Africa has also got the batting at number 4 only, till Klaasen. After that, they are weak batting lineup.
How can you say? So Klaas is not batting at number 4. He bats at number 6. No. He
Klaasen bats at number. What about Babuma? I think that was the turning
Babuma
point
got
of the
retired.
game.
No, he batted at number 3. That partnership between Markram and Babuma only set everything up. That's the issue. After Babuma got
Yeah.
injured, only everything shifted. You see here, no, Babuma retired hurt. He's in the hospital right now, Babuma, with a finger injury.
Okay.
He went to hospital. He didn't come for the
Oh,
press conference.
I think.
That's what I'm
See,
telling.
you can't win in Asian condition like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, India. You can't win with a batting lineup of till 5 or 6. You need to have that sloggers in the
Can you see this
at number
partnership
7 or 8.
between Babuma and Markram?
Uh,
106.
uh.
When Babuma got injured, only everything was stumble for South Africa. That's what I'm telling. Until then, they had the momentum.
Now, did
When
you any
Babuma got
time have a
injured, only
feeling that Pawan? Did you have any time feeling that okay, this game will be won by a Sri Lanka or Sri Lankan team? I
after
never
Babuma
felt
got
till.
injured, once Markram got out, and when and another point when Van der Dusen got out, mainly because Van der Dusen got out. After that, I thought definitely Sri Lanka will win. That was the main
No,
point. Once they got Van der
no,
Dusen out.
no, I never thought. When Chamira bowled that over no of 6 runs, then I thought that okay, Sri Lanka will now win. Otherwise, it
They
was
had
looking
they had
either
they
way.
had a required nine required run rate. How can they score nine per runs in night? I mean during chases is very difficult. No, for a non subcontinental team. If it was India Pakistan, then okay, we can say that they know the conditions and they because they are subcontinent. Then we know that know that India are good in chasing. Then we can say that they can somehow chase this target. But South Africa. I'm talking about South Africa right now. Even though they're number five in the rankings, doesn't mean that they're good.
Okay, Pawan.
And they're not
Okay,
having
that's
Deepak.
it for
They're not having Miller.
okay. Hmm.
So how can they chase the target?
No, they have done well. They have done well. They were always in the game. They were slightly also ahead. Most of the time, they were slightly ahead in the game while chasing.
Hmm.
So, as see what I looked at, South Africa has consumed a lot of overs from 33 to 39.
Mhm.
Lot of
Yeah.
dot deliveries were bowled
Mm.
at that time when Praveen Jayavikrama was bowling during that
Mm.
spell from 6
Mm.
to 10.
Even
I think,
Dhananjay De Silva. Dhananjay
yeah,
De Silva
Dhananjay De
also.
Silva. Sri Lanka has still few leakage. I think Minod Bhanuka needs to get runs. I think if Kusal Janit Pereira comes in the side, it will be
Yeah, he has
fine
to.
for
I
Sri
think he has
Lanka
to drop
team.
out. He has to drop
Hmm.
out. Can't
Because
help
his
it.
batting is not good. Minod
Mm.
Bhanuka's keeping is very good, but his
Yeah, his
batting he
keeping is very
needs
good.
to.
I tell everywhere his keeping is good, but his batting is not
No,
convincing. I think.
he will be a very good prospect for Test cricket in place
Mm.
of Dick Vela.
True,
Though
true.
Dick Vela is not there in the team for
But
another
you can't
six
drop
months.
Dikwala in this is very difficult. Dikwala is now like
No,
number one
Babe
for
Dick
just a
Vela
year, yes.
is suspended.
Just
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
year, yes.
yeah,
Until
yeah.
his suspension. After that, Dikwala has to be back.
But Dick Vela
Yeah,
also is suitable for Test cricket, as far as I'm concerned.
mm, yeah, yeah.
My
I agree
opinion
with you.
says Dick Vela should be limit for Test cricket only because he
But
plays
Jaya
those
Vikram has to
crucial.
play all three formats. Jaya Vikram has to play all
Yes.
three. I don't think he's just
See,
only a test player. But the
see,
problem is when he comes back to
see.
test, when he comes back to test cricket only, we have to see how he'll perform now. Now he's playing a lot of
No,
ODI and 2020 cricket now. Now that West Indies series will be very important in November. Now then we can
no
see how
West
Jaya
Indies
Vikram
series
can
in
adapt.
next year. See, let me
No,
tell
it's
you
in November.
confirmation.
It's in
No, no,
November. It's confirmed.
you check.
It's
No,
confirmed. It's
come
confirmed
on.
in November.
You
Come on,
take out.
Nitish.
You do you have any written confirmation? Any news?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'll show it. Okay, okay. I have
Okay.
information.
As far as I know that next year in November,
They
West
changed it
Indies
from
versus.
next year to November. Come on, Nitish. You have to be
Then when
aware.
will LPL be held?
In
LPL Lanka
LPL
Premier League.
is in December. Okay, Nitish, can you stop sharing? I'll stop sharing and this thing I'll show you. LPL is in December, from December 3rd to December 23rd. I know,
Okay.
no, because I was speaking with
Uh,
Zora today. That's what about that. See, Sri Lanka versus West Indies two test series to be played in November 2021, August 23rd. Only
oh,
recently
I
they
didn't
confirmed.
know about that. I
See,
didn't
they
know
were supposed
about
to
that.
have the two test series next year. However,
Yeah.
authorities have decided on to make it from March to November. That's what they have said next year. See,
No.
Gaul likely hosts for the two test series between Sri Lanka and West Indies in November.
Okay.
Update of the
Okay.
test
Okay.
series moving forward from 2022 to November
I
2021.
I didn't know about that.
So see,
Okay.
I am
Okay,
not telling
Pawan.
wrong
You are right.
news.
Okay. Okay, Pawan.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah.
Okay. So as a whole, I still feel that Sri Lanka have a high chance after this game now because they have won from almost defeat position. Sri Lanka.
Who was the best
That's
bowler for
why
Sri Lanka today? Jaya Vikram or Hasaranga?
Jaya Vikrama and Dusmanta Chamira.
How can you say Dushman the Chamina? He leaked to 7 runs. No, only that over only was crucial. No, only that last over from him.
That's what. See, this is the point I want to make. You are seeing whole picture of Chamira. I am seeing the crucial overs. And Praveen Jayavikrama also bowled the first spell very badly. He leaked runs in the first 4 or 5 overs. But in the second 4 second, see, today's bowlers, best bowlers can be decided from
Can you screen share this?
second phase of their spells. Okay,
Yeah.
completely wind up this within 10 minutes, Pavan. We can leave and
Okay,
we'll
sure.
discuss tomorrow in detail.
Okay.
Dusmanta
Yeah.
Chamira has given. I think why they are underrating Chamika Karunaratne bowling. I don't know. He can bowl. He can provide 6 or 7
No,
overs.
I don't this thing. I don't underestimate Chamika Karunaratne is obviously important, but Shanaka was a bit surprising today. I was surprised with Shanaka today. His bowling. He's only given 2 overs to himself.
See, you
I think this was
cannot
not good for
exaggerate.
pace bowling. This was not good for
You,
pace bowling. Even when you see the South Africa, even Kagiso Rabada also went, I think, for 7.33. You see the economy. Even Noike, they were
Pawan,
all expensive. Here, Feluako, they were all expensive today.
Pawan, let me tell you, everybody talked about Sri Lanka will be beaten by Nokia and Ravada's pace. Tell me what happened today.
Mhm.
Everybody, I'm talking not to
Yeah,
you.
even I also
I'm
yeah,
talking
I also
about
told.
other channels.
Everyone told, yeah,
Ki
everyone told,
Nokia
not
what?
only me.
See, Nokia and Ravada will not be effective in Sri Lanka because the pitches will not provide them enough assistance.
True, true. Yeah, I got that prediction wrong. I got that wrong. I got that
See,
completely wrong on the
see,
analysis.
you
Yeah.
you went
Because
with their reputation.
Adam Markram part-time bowler also got 1 wicket and he got Minod Banuk out. Economy also is good. Part-time bowler Sri Lanka struggle. So that's a concern, no, for Sri Lanka right now when they're
No, that's
struggling
not
with
the
a
concern.
part-time bowler.
The the main concern for Sri Lanka, no, is still in their bowling department. The main concern. I'm not saying after India series they have got the batting. I think they have got the setup. They can move on with this setup till
Yeah, they over
2023. I
depend on
told you.
Hasaranga. They over
No,
depend on
they are.
Hasaranga. That's the true.
Yeah, but in the batting lineup, they have found a new star like Charit Asalanka. Charit Asalanka is, I told you that he can
Mm.
be a genuine match winner for Sri Lankan team. Like,
Mm.
it's fair to say that I'm not comparing him with Sangakkara, but in the upcoming 6 or 7 years, we may talk about comparing him with legendary Sangakkara. Charit,
But are we
because
surprised
Sangak
about Avishka Fernando? What a comeback from Avishka. I
no,
mean,
no,
before
no,
the
no,
India
no.
series, everyone put him out no in the squad. They said KJP Minod Banuk. Okay, not KJP Minod. I think they all put sorry, they said KJP and Pathum Nisanka before the Indian series. Since the Indian series, Avishka has proved everyone wrong.
No, I picked three batsmen in the preview show of yours or mine. I don't know. I picked three batsmen: Dhananjay De Silva, Charita Salanka, and Aviska Fernand. Then you said that no, I don't think Aviska will get runs. Aviska, see, he has the hunger of getting more and more runs. I have seen what I have seen in him after dropped out due to his fitness in the I think in the before the West Indies series. I've heard the news that Mickey Arthur told that he is not fit enough,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
for
No, he didn't
see,
pass the test. He didn't pass the 2 kilometer test
uh,
because of an injury he
okay,
had
okay,
before.
sorry for that. I made
Yeah,
it
no
wrong.
problem, no problem.
Uh, see, there is also a weak link in Sri Lankan batting. Do you know who's that?
After number 5 in the middle
No,
order,
no,
Bhanuka Rajapaksa.
Bhanuka Rajapakse.
Yeah.
He
I
is a
think
he
I
is
think it's better that Dinesh Chandimal comes back. I think
Yes.
Bhanuka is
If
not showing.
Dinesh Chandimal comes back, no, this ODI squad
Mm, I
will be a
agree. Yeah,
force to
I
reckon
think
with.
that's enough of Bhanuka now. I think no need to.
No,
He's good
Bhanuka,
for
you
2020. We should keep
yeah.
him for 2020 cricket. That's what
Hmm.
we should keep him for
Bhanuka can
2020.
Bhanuka will be ideal for T20 only. Let him
True, true,
play
true.
T20 guys only.
That's
I
what I
think
also said.
Dinesh
Yeah.
Chandimal has got
Mm.
the door open for himself. I think in the next game or in the upcoming game, maybe in the last game, if Sri Lanka wins the series in
But
the
I'm not
next game,
convinced of
and
Dhananjay De Silva, no. Dhananjay De Silva also very slow, no. Even though he scored
no,
44,
no.
he's playing at a slow strike rate, no.
No, no. How much you want? 350 can't be scored here on this deck.
You had to thank Avishka Fernando and this one Asalanka for today's performance.
Asalanka has changed the momentum of the game.
Yeah, that's
Remember
what I'm
in
saying. So,
30
yeah, not
in,
DDS, no.
no, but DDS has just hold the innings after that
Okay, that's
early
true. Yeah,
two
that's
fall of wickets. That
yeah.
partnership was also crucial. Asalanka's partnership was also crucial. I think
I think only
Asalanka
Chandimal
partnership
should be
has,
come back. Only Chandimal
yeah,
should come back to this side.
Chandimal in place of Bhanukar
Or
Rajapakse.
even
Now
coming
this
to
team
Mendes.
is settled.
Or even coming to
No,
Mendes. As a batter. As a batsman. Not a bowler. Only for
no,
batting. He
you
has
can,
proved in the
no.
individual T20
See,
league.
you
Not
can
as a
try
bowler. Not as a
Kamindu
bowler.
Mendes. No, let me tell you, Sri Lanka have to somehow think about getting youngster the chances in against Zimbabwe and teams like Zimbabwe, Afghanistan also. Let me tell you, because you can also build the bench strength also. Kamindu Mendes can serve, no doubt about that. I'm not doubting about his caliber, but Mendes right now, I don't see him fit in this setup
But he has proved
for
no
the
in the
next.
individual in invitational 2020 league. From that only they
Then
have
play
chosen
him.
the squad no.
See, I think Sri Lanka has got the three ODIs against Zimbabwe. Maybe in the next year, early play him against Zimbabwe. Why can't you try two or three youngsters against Zimbabwe, then against Ireland, against these
I think
type of
the
teams?
Oman series also will be good. Oman series will be good for coming to
You can
Mendes.
try, you can try in those series, but you can't try against India. You can't try against South Africa, Australia. See, if Kamindu Mendes fell, they fall, and if suppose he fails, then what you will do? You will reject Kamindu Mendes. No, you can't
Yeah,
do.
so better for Chandimal. Yeah, yeah, Chandimal should
Yeah,
come. I think his
Chand.
form.
See, they were showing stats of Chandimal. Chandimal, though he hasn't played, he hasn't performed for the last 1 year. His average is still 33. I was shocked. So
Hmm.
give Chandimal.
You
He
also didn't
deserves.
want Chandimal no. You also didn't want Chandimal no when he was
But
back in the squad. Then I scored.
see, human opinion changes by the situation, by look at the thing. What I've looked at Bhanukar Rajapakse's innings, he is not fit for ODIs. Though he has got those, he has see I think early into his inning, he's playing those risky airy shots.
Silly, silly from Banuga. Very silly, silly shot today. He always gets dismissed like that, trying to go and play aggressive. I don't understand his
Aviska
mindset.
Aviska
That's
Fernando
because
is a
2020.
very, very improved player. For the last, what I have seen in Aviska Fernando, he is willing to play all the 50 overs. He always willing to play all the
Anyway,
50
he was
overs.
good. No, anyway, Avishka was good. No, before that in the 2019 World Cup, everyone was impressed.
Hmm.
No, with him. Anyway, his flick
I
shots
think
and
Sri
how he
Lanka
scored against West
somehow,
Indies. The
I don't
100.
know about
Even Sangakkara was impressed. Even Sangha told Avishka will definitely be a prospect in the future. And I think he'll be a very key player for Sri Lanka in the future. They can't drop him now. No way.
yeah. I think everybody will forget now about Kusal Mendes, the Gunatilka and all that. I think the way this lot is playing, no.
Not
I think
Gunatilaka. I think Gunatilaka will be a difficult because of the opening
then who,
issues. Kusal Mendes definitely no place. He's out. He can't come back for sure.
no, then
Gunatilaka and
you
Dikwala you
can
can't.
maybe no Gunatilka will also not directly walk into the team like this. He has to perform at
Dikwala
domestic
can.
level first of
Dikwala
all.
can in the middle order.
No,
Dikwala can.
what you are talking about? Dikwela can't play. He also like Bhankar Rajapakse. He plays those risky shots in ODIs and
But he has
T20Is.
scored hundreds, no opening. Can't you remember? He scored hundreds against in England at home, then against I think against
England
Zimbabwe and
at
all those
home.
he scored.
Dikwela never scored 100 in ODIs and T20Is. Check that.
Nonsense, when he scored 3 centuries. Niroshan Dikkala, you
Check.
can check.
Check that. Check.
Yeah,
You
okay,
check.
we'll check. Okay, I'll check.
Check.
We'll check. No problem.
Check first.
It's low.
You
Yeah,
have
give me
so
a
much
second.
faith on Nirosan Dickwella. I know his
Ah,
caliber and
he had
class.
32 average,
Yeah.
116, 200s, 950s, 1558 runs, 53 matches.
116 against whom? First, check also against whom he has got those 100. And when he has got those 100, way back, I think 6 years ago, 5 years ago,
Wait, I think.
is
Wait.
saying that
I think we have to check the stats. Then only we'll find out.
you don't know about Dikwela.
No. Give me a second. So give me a second. So I can't do it quickly, right? Give
He
me a
is
second. All
capable
this.
batsman only at the test level, as far as I know.
He has scored 95 against England. He has
Huh,
scored 116 against Zimbabwe,
huh,
94 against West Indies. All
huh.
70s, see, so 60, 70s only. So that's good, no? 95 against
So
England.
when he has got in the
You're
recent
asking
years,
when also when England he has got in 2018. He's average
huh,
48. He has played in Sri Lanka that in England series. I remember New Zealand he has a 43 average. 76 is
if you
highest score.
let me tell you, if you tinker and play and bring those useless players, no, again you will go back in those days. Let me tell
But
you.
Bhanuka is
If
not in good form, no? No, so definitely KJP is back. KJP is definitely back in the squad. I won't say that, but Niroshan Dikwala can be in the squad. He might not be in the playing 11, but he can be in the squad at least. Once his suspension is over, he can be in the squad. He has a chance of coming back. That
no,
doesn't
he
mean
is
he has
going to
given everything to
USA.
the.
I have heard the news that he is going. Let
Those
him
are
go
lies.
to the
Those are don't
USA.
believe those. Don't believe those
Let him go
rumors.
to
That's
the.
all lies.
No, no, let
That's
him
all
go to the
lies.
USA. Let these players play the best cricket and do the
Then
favor
what
for
about
Sri
Test
Lanka.
cricket? What about Test cricket? Then about Dick, tell me
He
then.
is good. Test cricket he is good
So
because
they,
all
why
the
are saying he
fielders
should go
are
to USA?
inside.
Then what are you talking about going to USA if at least he can contribute in Test cricket? No,
You are Dick Vella's fan. I'm not Dick Vella fan because I have
then I
seen him
can't take
playing
that.
those careless shots when the match was in the balance. So many times I have seen him threw his wicket like anything. Oh, my place is fixed. Don't worry about. I don't have to worry about my place. I have all the calibers, skills of a wicket keeper in Sri
You're
Lanka,
saying
and
KJP is a good Test player. Only that one innings, no, he scored 100, against South Africa.
I'm
That
not
was like
saying.
a one in a
I'm not
million.
saying.
I mean, from
Uh,
KJP.
I, I'm pre-assuming that Minod Bhanka can be the perfect replacement for Dikwela in the Test match at number 6 or 7.
I think we'll have to check his first class record to talk about Minod Bhanuka.
Okay,
Oh
don't
no,
go. I think we have to leave this.
he has a triple century. He has a triple century in first class, 43 average. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, yeah, he can actually be given a
My
chance
all
for
the
this cricket.
statements are interesting. Don't worry about that. I told you Sri Lanka will beat South Africa, and it is started now, and it will happen. You
So
said that.
I also told you Sri Lanka will win the first two. I also was right, no? But I said they won't win the series. But now they have a chance. Now they have a chance. Even though I said they've gone this thing, if they bat first and score 280 to 290 or 300, they'll win the match. I'm telling you, bat first, score 300, they'll win once again.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Let's hope
Okay,
tomorrow
thank
we'll
you.
discuss more. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think tomorrow I'm not
Please,
free, but probably Saturday, yeah. Saturday
okay,
or Sunday,
Saturday
yeah.
we'll meet again. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, yeah, bye.
So please subscribe to my channel. Please like the videos. Please share the videos. We'll meet in the next video. Sorry, I'm got a little bit tired. I'm tired now. So please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the videos. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, thank you, goodbye, and be fit, be safe. Good night.